So this is a big one. This is about social anxiety. Social anxiety. Many people have it. Many people are afraid of it. It sucks. You're weird in social situations. I bet you more often than not, it's because you had a fucked up childhood. It's because you are hard on yourself. Let me backtrack that. You're harder on other people than you are yourself. And they're both wrong. They're both egotistical. They think I'm weird, so therefore I'm a weirdo. I breathe heavy, so I must not be normal in social situations. I'm going to tell you guys something. And this is something that you guys probably figured out. These emotions, like depression or anxiety, are like gauges, nature's gauges of our human body system. So it's basically indicating, look, you're low on something. Whether it could be spiritually, mentally, dietarily, right? I'm going to tell you guys something, though. I've tried to fight. It's a very interesting thing what I'm going to put out at the end of the video. I've tried to fight social anxiety since I was 12 years old. I've always been quiet. I've always embraced that I'm different. I'm the lone wolf. I don't give a fuck. The I don't give a fuck attitude is not going to take you so far. Whether you are strong enough to say I don't give a fuck, which most people that have social anxiety don't, by not going to the party, by not picking up the phone, by allowing your emotions to dictate how you feel, because the thoughts that you have change your body into feeling what you're putting in. It's garbage in, garbage out. Same thing as a computer. We're the most sophisticated computer in the world. Let me tell you why, or how I tried to fight social anxiety, and how it was actually some of the better parts of my life. For when I started to beat social anxiety, one thing I did is I went to Second City. Second City has a program for people with anxiety, and it's the same program as all the famous people, from John Candy to Steve Carell, the biggest names in the business, right? They all start at the same place that I went to, Second City Workshops. And in the third workshop, there was, I signed up for 3 of them, which was 5 weeks long. They pushed you. They pushed you to be weird. That which social anxiety is all about. Being afraid of being weird. So that was one thing that I fought for it, and although I didn't think of it as a positive at that time, and it was really tough, on the bucket list, who can say that they performed improv, real improv, whether I have social anxiety or not, on one of the most famous places in the fucking world, Second City? It taught me to study 2 forms of martial arts, Kenpo and Kung Fu, Seven Mantis Kung Fu. It brought me to read many books. And up until this moment, what I caught myself in the beginning, and this is a really important thing, is I've been fighting anxiety. That which you fight will fight you back. Instead of fighting with it, accept it. Because you know what? Some of the most intelligent people in the world have social anxiety, and you're not alone. I'm not discrediting, and I know it's easier said than done, but look at social anxiety as a gift and not a curse. Don't fight it necessarily. Find out why you got it. Find out techniques where you can use to start doing CBT or cognitive behavioral therapy. You have to reverse your brain completely. I think people don't like me. What are the supporting reasons why? It's like a belief system is a table. This is not something that I'm taking credit for, but this is something that I heard recently. Your belief systems have a table, and each leg is basically propping up that belief, right? So, the table, people don't like me. The legs, people don't like the sound of my voice. People tune me out. I don't go to parties. Diesel, come on. Talking to my dog. You have to knock down those beliefs and think about a time in your life where that leg can be broken or substituted with something more powerful. People don't like the sound of my voice. Okay, well, how about, have you ever had a time where they did? Where people genuinely liked you? It could be just a day, just a moment. We all have ups and downs. That's what life is, ups and downs. So instead of trying to run and fight this anxiety, this disorder that you have, fuck it. Fucking go out and do something. Fucking say hello to somebody. Even though they don't want to say hello to you, because you know what? Deep down at your core, your physiology is keeping people at distance. So now you have to fight. Anything that you want to change, from an addiction to a behavior, is hard. Because your subconscious mind doesn't want you to have a hard time. It's trying to protect you. So it's going to give you all these excuses. You know how many times I didn't want to go to Second City Improv? Oh, it's all the way downtown. Oh, this teacher sucks. Oh, I don't really feel like it today. Don't fuck it. Just go. And you know what? 6 months later, did I beat it? No. Did I understand how powerful it was in the overall scheme of things? No. Did I even give myself credit? And I bet you a lot of people don't give yourselves credit either. That's a big thing with social anxiety. Like, we can't take compliments. Love yourself. There's always something to love about yourself. Your hobbies. What makes you different. Get outside of your head and bring yourself into the present moment. What I'm talking about is this. You're on a train. You're about to have a panic attack. You're thinking, this person's looking at me weird. Maybe you're having claustrophobia. And you start breathing heavy. Right? And this breath, because like with social anxiety, it's like that which you try to control, your breath, tries manipulating you, tries going against you, tries defeating you. At that moment, right? You need to breathe. You need to focus on the present moment. Where am I? With my dogs. Where am I? I'm on the train. And focus on your breath. Where am I? Picture of a window. That back seat. That funny kid. What color are your shoes? Look at the form of your shoes. By distracting your mind, you're going to be able to at least not panic. And you're not a fucking weirdo for panicking. That's the biggest thing. That you think that you're a weirdo for panicking. Who gives a fuck? Is a person who doesn't have one leg versus a person that has both legs, and the person with one leg is an athlete, and number two has both but never ran, sits on the sofa playing video games. Who has the edge? Who has the disability? Is social anxiety a disability? Or is it a way to find yourself? To find out what's bothering you? Meet people that can help you along with in your journey of life, and then maybe you could help somebody else. Because I think that's what we're missing. It's not about all these millions of dollars. It's not this end goal of, I'm going to be sitting on a beach doing nothing. The end goal is today. Have a good day today. That's it. So I want to close out. This is a long ass fucking video with fuck anxiety. Breathe. Do different. Stop it. Hey. My dog. Rocky and Diesel. Breathe. Concentrate on the moment. Say fuck anxiety and start doing something. Meetup groups are huge. These are people looking to meet up. And you're going to find cool people. Start yoga. I don't know. Go look and just start doing things, and then one thing you're going to like. And it's important to get along with people because we're social creatures. I've been by myself since literally I was like 3 years old. My mother had to work like 2 or 3 jobs at all times, so I was always by myself. We're social creatures, and there are good people out there. It's just that when we portray negativity, we're going to get negativity back, and then we question, well, why are people negative towards me? Think about that. I hope this video helped you out. If you liked it, comment, share it, do something about it. Have a blast. Fuck anxiety.